The Midnight Visitor. Ella had been at Greenwood Academy for 3 months, and Wilsie enjoyed her class and her sprawling campus. The nights in the old dormitory were her favorite part. The existing building had a charm to it, with tricky wood floored tall windows and the faces of history lingers in its corridors. The dormitory was an architecture gem built in the late 1800s. It had housed generations of students and every room seemed to tell a story. Ella's room was on the third floor with a beautiful view of the academic gardens. She shared the speech with her roommate Lucy, a little girl with a penchant for ghost stories. One particularly chill night, Ella was sitting at her desk, engrossed in a book about medieval history. The room was quiet, save for the occasional rustle of the wind outside. Lucy had gone to bed early, leaving Ella to enjoy the solitude. Suddenly, a faint tapping sound caught her attention. She looked up, expecting to see Lucy stirring in her sleeping, but the room was still. The tapping continued, rhythmic and deliberate. Ella put down her book and followed the sound to the window. She peered outside but saw only the swaying branch of an old oak tree. Just as she was about to turn to her desk, she noticed something unusual, a flickering light coming from the attic. Intrigued, Ella grabbed at her flashlight and gradually slipped out of the room. The dormitory corridors were dimly lit, casting long shadows on the walls. She tiptoed her way to the staircase that led to the attic, her heart beating faster with each step. The attic door has shakily, and as her pushed it open, the tricky hinges echoed through the speech. She shone her flashlight around the room, revealing dusty old trunks, forgotten furniture, and cobweb in the corner near a small churchural window. She was desirous of the light, an old lantern flickering mysteriously. Ella approached the lantern cautiously. Beside it was an ancient book, its leather cover worn and faded, consciously getting the better of her. She opened the book and found page filled with beautiful flowing script. It seemed to be a diary. The first entry date 3 September 1992. As she read, Ella realized it belonged to a girl named Clara, who had once lived in the very same dormitory. Clara heard about her life at Greenwood Academy, her friend, and the adventure they had. But one entry date 31 October 1992 caught Ella's attention. In it, Clara wrote about a midnight gathering she and her friend had organized in the attic. They had brought an old lantern just like the one Ella found, and shared story, laughter, and secrets. Clara described the night as magical. She had memory that she hoped would be remembered by future students. Ella smiled, feeling connected with Clara, addressed to Nicholas. She carefully placed the book back where she found it and turned to leave. As she did the door, she heard a soft, almost imperceptible whisper, "Thank you." Ella first her heart pounding. She turned back, but there was no one there. The lantern had gone out, leaving the attic in darkness. She quietly made her way back to her room, her mind racing with the truth of what had just happened. The next morning, Ella shared her experience with Lucy, who listened with eye. Then incredible, Lucy exclaimed, "Do you think it was a ghost?" "I'm not sure," Ella replied. "It looked most like a connect, like Clara was trying to share her story with me." Maybe we should go back tonight, Lucy suggested. See if we can find out more. Ella hesitated but then nodded. Alright, let's do it. That night, after the rest of the dormitory had gone to sleep, Ella and Lucy toured back to the attic. They brought their own lantern and a notebook, ready to record anything they discovered. The attic was just how they had left it, and the old lantern was still in the corner. They sat down and opened the diary again. Each time they read more entries, discovering details about Clara's life. She wrote about her class, her hope for the future, and her close-knit group of friends. Each entry painted in vivid picture of life at Greenwood Academy nearly a century ago. As they read, the air around them seemed to grow warmer, and the light from their lantern flickered scantily. It was its Clara's presence was with them, guiding them through her memories. An entry set out date 15 November 1992. Clara heard about a mysterious visitor who had come to the dormitory one night. The visitor, a young woman named Evelyn, claimed to have been a former student who had left the academy early. She shared a story of her time at Greenwood, and the girl listened with rapt attention. Clara described Evelyn as having a timeless beautiful, with a gentle smile and wise eyes. Evelyn told us that the academy told many stories. Clara word. She said that the was remember everything and that if listening closely, we can hear the whispers of the past. She'll leave us with a promise that she will always watch over us and that the magic of Greenwood will never fade. As Ella and Lucy finished reading, they felt a sudden rush of fear, and as the door creaked open slightly, they exchanged nervous glances but remained seated, hoping for a sign for Clara or Evelyn. A soft glow began to emanate from the old lantern, glowing brighter and more intense. The light from it, the outline of a young woman, her features becoming clearer with each passing moment. Ella and Lucy held their breath, watching in a way as their figure of Clara appeared above before them. Thank you for feeding my diary, Clara said, her voice soft and melodious. I hope someone will discover it and keep our story alive. Ella and Lucy were speechless, unable to believe what they were saying. Clara conned her trellis from shimmering in the lantern light. Evelyn was right, Clara said. Greenwood Academy is a place of magic and memories. I have watched over this dormitory for many years, and I have seen countless students come and go. Each one leaves in page of themselves behind, adding to see the story of our story. We're honored to have found your diary. Lucy finally managed to say, your stories are beautiful. Clara smiled. Thank you. I hope you will continue to share them and create your own memories here. Remember, the wise are always listening and the past is never forgotten. With that, Clara's feature began to fade. The light from the lantern dimming until it was just a flick. Ella and Lucy sat in silence for a moment, above the incredible experience they had just had. As they made their way back to their room, they felt a renewed sense of connect of the dormitory and its history. The next morning, they decided to share Clara's story with their friend, organized a small gathering in the attic to read from the diary and honor the memories of those who had come before them. The midnight gathering became a tradition, passed down from one group of students to the next. Each year, they would meet in the attic, share a story, and add their own entries to the diary, ensuring that the magic of Greenwood Academy would never fade. Ella and Lucy graduate, leaving Greenwood with cherished memories and a deep appreciation for the history they had become a part of. They can know that Clara and Evelyn's spirit will continue to watch over the dormitory, guiding and inspiring future generations of students. Several years later, Ella returned to Greenwood Academy from a reunion. She was excited to see how much the school had changed and to chat up with old friends. As she walked through the familiar halls, she closed her sense to argue to visit the old dormitory. The building looked just as had during her student days. She climbed the stair to the 3rd floor and found herself standing in front of her old room. Memories come flooding back, and she smiled at the thought of the many nights she and Lucy had spent whispering secrets and sharing dreams. Ella made her way to the attic, curious to see if the tradition had continued. She pushed open the door and was greeted by sight of a group of students sitting in a circle, their vision limited by the soft glow of a lantern. They were reading from Clara Diary, just as she and Lucy had done years before. One of the students looked up and noticed Ella standing in the doorway. "Hello," he said with a warm smile. "Are you an alumna?" Ellen nodded. "Yes, I graduated a few years ago. I used to come up here with my friend and read Clara's diary. It's wonderful to see that the tradition is still alive. We love coming up here." The student replied, "It's a special place filled with so much history and magic." Ella joined the group, feeling a sense of belongingness. She listened and the student read from the diary, their voice blending with the whispers of the past. She realized that Greenwood Academy was more than just a school. It was a living, breathing into their chased its history and upbraid its future. As the night wore on, Ella felt a gentle presence beside her. She turned and saw Clara's future, faint but unmistakable, smiling at her. Ella smiled back, knowing that Clara's spirit would always be a part of Greenwood. The lantern flickered, casting a warm glow over the attic. Ella took out a notebook and began to write, editing her own memories of Clara's diary. She wrote about the friends she had met, the lessons she had learned, and the magic she had discovered in the old dormitory. When she finished it, she placed the notebook beside the diary, ensuring that her story would become part of Greenwood's